Hey everyone, Techni here, finally with the review of the ASTRO A40s with the MixAmp Pro right here. Now real quick before we jump into the review, one thing I want to cover, as you can see we have the Xbox version here. This headset comes in right around 250 bucks. I actually scooped it up for 200, which the cool thing about Astros is you can always find them on sale, honestly, you know what I mean? And again, I scooped these up at 200 right here, but the cool thing, kind of thinking about that price, even at 250, right, I want to let you know that this can be used on the PlayStation right there. The one thing you lose is that microphone. But hey, honestly, when we're on PlayStation, at least me, when I play on PlayStation, I'm playing like Uncharted, God of War, Knack, stuff like that, you know what I mean? All these single player games. So I don't need the mic when I'm on PlayStation. So anyways, I just want to let you know that before we jump into it. So everything I'm going to talk about, again, can be used on the PlayStation minus the mic. Let's get into it. Alright, so first off, where I'd like to start here is comfort. If you're new here and you haven't seen any of my other headset reviews, I always do comfort because honestly, if we take these things out, put them on our head, no matter how great of a price we got them for or how amazing they sound, if they're incredibly uncomfortable, we're going to take them right off. So anyways, as far as comfort on the ASTRO A40s right here, number one, when you take them straight out the box, I mean, these things are pretty heavy. They are a very heavy headset. But honestly, the crazy thing, whenever you put them on your head, you really lose that weight. I mean, they don't really feel like that on your head. Medium clamping force, it's not loose, it's not tight. You can shake your head and you can see I get a little bit of movement here, but nothing drastic by any means. Super nice plush cloth ear cups right here. By the way, you can buy mod kits, kind of jumping ahead here, a little bit mod kits and get the full pleather ones too, maybe locking a little bit more of that sound, get sweaty ears. But as far as comfort right here with these plush ear cups, very nice, very, very breathable. The one part I wish was a little bit different is the headband right up here. But it's honestly just small. It really is. I just wish it was a little bit wider, not even more plush. Again, I just wish it was the entire width of that headband there. Because again, whenever I put them on my head right here, that's pretty much the only spot I feel is right up top here. Maybe that's my bald head. And as you can see, the ear cups have full swivel right here, bring them out flat, and they actually come out a little bit that way as well. And then bam, you can also pivot them in and out right here. So really nice. You're not going to get any certain pressure point anywhere. They'll fit every head shape as you can twist them in and out like that, and they fit perfectly. And again, that swivel, talking that swivel's real nice if you're wearing a different pair of glasses like I wear Oakley's, and they got straight arms going back. So if my headsets are coming in bam like that, they put a lot of pressure on my eyeglasses here. They don't hurt by any means, but if you move a little bit, they make them bounce. So it's nice. You can kind of bend them back a little bit, and it's pretty firm right there. So bend back and they'll actually hold their position for you right there. So as far as comfort on the ASTRO A40s right here, I love them. Incredibly comfortable, and it really shocked me because again, when I first took them out of the box, I said, wow, these things are heavy, you know? But again, once you adjust them, get it to your setting right there, I mean, they fit fantastic. The one thing, and this could also be, again, personal preference, is I wish that headband was just a little bit wider right there to kind of disperse that pressure. All right, so coming right off of that comfort right there, let's go ahead and talk about the build because that plays a lot into it as well, especially that weight right there. Now, you can read all over online and reviews and everything, people saying Astros are built the best. You know, I wouldn't say they're the best. I wouldn't go that far by any means, but they're built pretty stinking good, and you really feel that premium quality within this headset. And a few points to back up what I just said, where I don't think they're the best, but I still think they're very good. A couple things I really like. Number one, take a look at the headband. Bam, we got a bracket here. It goes into that metal arm, which is how you adjust it right here, right? And then bam, you got the other bracket at the lower part of the metal arm, which holds on the ear cup arm right here. So I really like that. Number one, whenever you stretch it out, or say whenever you're putting it on your head, bam, you're pulling it out and getting it on every day, right? So that pressure point's not going on one bracket right there. It's kind of being dispersed from this one up here and then that one out there, which I really like because again, it's not dispersing that pressure onto one bracket over and over because we're taking our headsets on and off quite a bit throughout a session or throughout the week, you know what I mean? So it's pretty nice that, again, it's dispersed throughout that bracket there. The other touch I really like about this headset, which is super cool, as you see, as I showed earlier, we have the little pivot in the ear cup there, but as you can see on the outside of the arms, you don't see any brackets. No little levers right there or anything. It's actually inside of that little arm on the inside there. So again, going back to taking our headset off a whole bunch throughout the day, bam, we set it down on our desk. It's not constantly hitting that bracket and putting that wear right on that bracket right there. It's actually tucked within inside that little cover right there. So you're setting it down and all you're hitting is the frame, not the bracket in there. I think that is such a cool touch right there. And again, talking about that build, how it kind of plays with into that comfort as well, like as far as that weight, nothing feels chintzy on this headset, nothing by any means. Again, you can bend them and twist them, everything. You don't get creaks or cracks or anything. You feel confident with them, but nothing really feels cheap on it. And that also goes for the MixAmp Pro as well. I mean, this thing feels solid. It's got some nice weight to it. The entire bottom right down here is a whole rubber grip, everything, even up to the edges and everything. Very solid. The handles right up here, not handles, the little knobs where you adjust your volume and your chat right there are actually metal. Again, this little amp right here feels incredibly premium. I really like it. It complements the headset just perfect as far as build. All right, so comfort and build, we have a win right here, right? But how about the sound and the features and the usability with this headset? Alright, so I tested this headset on the PC, the Xbox One X, and as I stated in the beginning, the PlayStation 4 as well. By the way, that was PlayStation 4 Pro, so either make sure you got a Pro or one of the older Xboxes because you need an optical, or you can take the optical and route it into your TV if you want. But if you want to go straight into console, must be a Pro or an older PlayStation. The little slim, the new slim ones, I don't believe they have optical, so just keep that in mind. But anyways, as far as connected up on all those devices, it's pretty easy, but you do, hold on a second, here we go. You do need all of these wires here. All right, so sorry about this. I'm not even gonna try to make this look pretty here. But anyways, you have your 3.5, which is for the headset. I am all sorts of tangled up here. Anyways, so you got the 3.5, which connects right into the headset, bam, and then right into the front of the amp right here. And then as far as on PC, you take the USB, very nice, thick quality USB here, by the way, and that's going to plug into your PC. Bam, done for PC. As far as going Xbox or PlayStation 4, again, you get your optical over here, and this thing is pretty long. So one thing we kind of see, we think about with headsets with amps and DACs, number one, if you're playing on console, sometimes your TV's all the way off in the distance, you're over here sitting on the couch, right? Dang, the wires aren't long enough. I'm going to tell you what, your wires are definitely long enough with this set right here. You're going to reach across the room with this guy, right? Now, if you're at a desk like me, it's kind of a stinker because you got this massive optical cord. I got to take half of it, kind of cinch it up right here and tuck it and hide it somewhere, you know what I mean? But as far as your wires, very quality wires, very durable and very long. Alright, now that we got that mess of wires out of the way here, let's talk about this sound pretty much. And again, the sound stage, and as far as the quality of sound, was the same on every device. So, talking PC, Xbox One X, and the PlayStation 4 Pro, the sound was the exact same on all of them, and it was a good sound. A shockingly good sound. And why do I say shockingly? No, it's not because I had bad expectations for the Astros or anything. The only expectation I had was as far as the range of this headset being 20 to 20,000 right there. A lot of my headsets I like using, I like them dropping down like to the 20s and up to the 40,000s, you know what I mean? If not higher. You know, just so. And why I say that is because I like my low ends having its really pronounced part and the highs having its part, with the mids doing what it does right there, not drowning anything out. You can get a lot of these basic gaming headsets with 20 to 20,000 right there, and it just ends up being flat, maybe a little bit muddy, you know what I mean? And that's kind of honestly just what I expected here. But wow, was I wrong. I don't know what's going on with these guys, but it is just balanced. Again, is it the presets they have in here? By the way, this is the first DAC, amp, whatever I've used with a gaming headset combination deal that's actually had some really awesome presets. I got onto the software, dabbled with it, which I'll show you in a minute with that mic test and all, but the presets that are already set here, they're pretty stinking nice. I mean, they had quality bass, nice hitting bass. I mean, you heard it. Sometimes you felt it, but when that bass was hitting right there, it didn't overtake anything else. I still had my footsteps. I was playing a lot of Call of Duty with this. What was I playing a lot here? A lot of Ghost Recon lately, and wow, it sounded awesome. Just the shuffling through the ground, you get in that prone, your shots of every different type of gun sounded really nice. The reloads, the wind. I mean, everything just sounded so good. It really did. The voices in it and everything. And again, I usually kept it on that basic Astro preset right there. Now, yes, this headset does have surround sound. Bam, press that button right up there, and it's going to go to that Dolby right there. But no, as I state in every headset review, don't base your headset review off surround sound if it says it. If you see a headset you like and it doesn't say surround sound on it, don't just mark it off your board. By the way, with this headset you get an activation code for 2 years of Dolby Atmos, and that I really like. Again, no, it doesn't sound like true surround sound, but Dolby Atmos is really cool because it just gives it a little bit of punch into that stage right there and just brightens stuff up. I really love Dolby Atmos. But anyways, as far as the Astro A40s and sound on every device, again, even PlayStation, yes, with the Xbox version right here, they sounded amazing. You still get to adjust all your settings, you still get the presets, you still get the little surround sound, little mojo if that's what you want. You still get all that on PlayStation right there, and they sound fantastic on every device. Again, as far as PlayStation, you lose the control as the mic, as I stated earlier. Now, as far as the mic, you do get to control your game to chat volume right over there. Not necessarily your mic volume, but just as far as what you're hearing in the headset, if you want to hear more game or if you want to hear more chat right there. One cool thing about the mic right here, as you see, it is detachable, really nice, durable, flexible microphone right there. But the cool thing, as I showed you earlier, you can pop off the plates right here. As you see, there's your mic port here. If you like your microphone be on the other side, bam, you also have a port right there. Just put this plate on that side, bam, and you have the mic over there. That's awesome. That's a really, really cool touch, to be honest. But anyways, let's go and get a listen to the mic and check out the software. All right, so we are now in the Astro Command Center, and we are using the mic on the Astro A40s here. Now, real quick, before we get into this, one thing I kind of want to point out, which a lot of you are probably thinking, well, hey, that's basic, you know, but I honestly made the mistake myself. As far as the 3.5 going into the headset, make sure you really push it into that last little bit right there. They should be going the plastic of the 3.5 right into the 3.5 jack of the headset right there. No gap whatsoever, because if you have a little bit of gap right there, you're going to start sounding real staticky and real robotic on the mic right there. So again, as basic as it sounds, I mean, heck, I made the mistake, you know, myself. So just make sure you shove it in there and it's all the way up in there and you really feel it click. But anyways, as far as the command center here, you have equalizer, your presets and everything. As you see, you got these set right here. And honestly, I didn't go into here and adjust any of these, as I stated earlier. I left them as is, and they sound stinking awesome. But you can get in here, bam, create your own, and then adjust all these if you desire right there. Pop over here to microphone, and you have some other noise gates right here. So you got streaming. I don't know if they really adjust them much or anything. I keep them right on home. You got night mode right here. Again, I'm not sure what this is changing, but you guys can hear it right there with me. But I keep it right on home right there. Pretty cool. You can adjust these to your background surroundings and everything. Mic level right here, and then you have your side tone as well. Then you pop over here, you have stream port, which is on the back of the DAC as we saw, or the amp that we saw, right? And you can adjust all these right here to control your stream stuff, whether it be the game, the chat audio, and your mic and all that stuff. Really cool to have that kind of control right there if you're into that stuff. But as far as the software, I honestly like it. It's simple, it's straight to the point, and it has all of the options you need. All right, so how about that mic test right there? I mean, I think it is very solid. Very nice mic, very nice and natural, you know what I mean? It doesn't really pick up a lot of those P's and T's, even without a windscreen. Again, very nice and flexible. During that mic test, I probably had it set right here, you know, not too close, not too far, pretty much at nice distance, but you can move it any direction, all the way up. By the way, it does not mute when you flip it up or anything. It's not a flip up to mute, but you can move it wherever you want. It's really nice direction because what's in front of you, it picks up perfect. You want a little bit quieter, bring it down here, and it just gets nice and quiet. Really cool how you can do that, you know. When you put it up, you still hear the stuff, but it's not muted again. Mute is with on the 3.5 wire right here. And this is the one thing that might feel a little chintzy on the entire set. I mean, the wire's nice and durable and everything, but you got this little, little sliding deal right here to mute your mic, and it just feels chintzy plastic in my personal opinion. What I would have liked to seen is another button implemented onto the amp right here to be able to mute the mic. That's just a personal preference gripe. I mean, this works perfectly fine. It's just, hey, I would have liked to seen that, you know what I mean? Maybe be able to press the dials or something like that. That would have been a cool touch. But one cool thing about it, actually, whenever you mute on the headset here, as you can see, our dial knobs are white right here, the little lights on it. So now I went ahead and muted it, and it turns red. So that's actually pretty stinking cool, right? That's me muting it right here. So now our mic is active, and they're white. Bam, muted, and it's red. So really awesome indicator right there. Okay, it's red, I am muted. I really like that. So wow, we got wins across the board, right? Comfort, build, sound, the mic. Everything's great, right? But is it perfect? No, I don't think I'd give it that badge of perfect. You know what I mean? but yes, it's very, very good. I think even at that basic retail price at $250, you know, I think you're getting every dollar's worth. You got to look at it like, okay, you're spending $100 or whatever, 125 on this and 125 on that. Don't just look at it like, oh, hey, I'm spending $250 on a headset. All right, so all in all, my takeaway of the ASTRO A40s with the MixAmp Pro right here. As you can tell throughout the entire video, I really like this headset. I really do. It really shocked me. I didn't expect this because I hear a lot of hate about Astro headsets, you know. But hey, let me know down in the comments if you use the Astros and what you think about them and what year model you use and what you think about them, you know. Again, they completely just shocked me. I wasn't expecting too much here because some of the other stuff I read about them. But again, they blew me away and I really love them. But hey, let me know what you think about them down in the comments there. But hey, thank you so much for stopping by and watching this review on the ASTRO A40s here. I hope I was able to help you out a little bit and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for some future tech videos. I hope to catch you in the next one. Bye now.